Hello and welcome back to Time in the UK. I've ordered another watch and I will show you that watch, but before I go into details about this watch I want to show you something else. So basically I've been funding my YouTube channel and new watch purchases by manufacturing a product, if you like. So what I've been making in my shed out of bits of scrap wood are watch stands. So if anybody desires a custom made watch stand made to measure, made to their specifications and design, I can do that for you. I've got a couple of examples here. I've got an all wood construction with a bit of decking board, a bit of view that's been turned on a lathe, and this section's been turned on a lathe as the watch rest. This wood is off a bonfire, so I don't actually know what it is, but it smells quite nice and looks quite nice. This particular piece is made with oak and yew. As you can see, the grain is fantastic. It is a natural product though, so as the wood dries out, we've just got a slight crack on it. You know, I haven't got 2 years to season bits of wood, I'm afraid. So yeah, that's what that is. But that's another kind of watch stand, another design using pegs to support a top bar. But anyway, so if anyone wants something like that, shout out. But anyway, the main reason we're here is this. And there's a reason for the watch stands as well, so I'll show you in a second. But basically, I've ordered a new watch. It's from Pagani Designs and it arrived the other day. So, taking it out of the box, I've de-stickered it, which I probably should have done on here. There may be a sticker left or there may be not. But I haven't worn it yet. I haven't been able to size it because I've been unable to find the correct sized flat blade screwdriver for screwing links, which is a bit disappointing. I must have had one at some point. So let's pop it on the wrist. Let's see what it looks like. What with the Blue Bay 58 coming out just recently, there's been a bit of a splurge on blue watches, so that's why I ordered it. So I ordered this online and it came within a week, I think, or maybe 2 weeks from China. So it's a copy. It's by Parnis, obviously. Sorry, no, I tell a lie. It's by Pagani Design, and it is a copy of the Autavia by heuer. Now, a couple of interesting things that you may know about the Pagani Design and Parnis ranges is they do tend to be really good value for money and have extraordinary features. For example, they might have sapphire crystal. They might have really great bezels. They might have ceramic inlays and things like that. Well, this one doesn't. It's got a plastic crystal. And I know it's plastic because I've tested every single watch in my entire collection, and this one is the only one that flickers not a response from the crystal tester. Not a single flicker or bit of interest from that crystal tester at all. But anyway, size wise, let's see how big it is. So excluding the crown, oops, let's have it in millimeters. It's 43 inches, and as you're going to see, it's a bit of a whopper. So no doubt the original heuer is a bit of a biggie. 15 and a half. And lug tip to lug tip is 50. But if you measure the true lug tip, which is at the center of the link because of the design of the links, you're looking at 56. So it is a bit of a big beast. And as you can see, it does feel the wrist. So you're going to need a good size wrist. So probably not a watch that a lady would want to wear. But I mean, first impressions, very, very good. The dial's interesting. The colour of the Pagani design logo and the lettering is slightly different, which is a bit. So you could have got the Pagani design logo in the same colours as the letter. There's the numbers, the numerals. Sorry. The bezel is 60 click unidirectional, sort of 1 click a minute, roughly. It's got quite a distinctive deep click to it, probably because the clicks are bigger. And does it line up perfectly? No, it doesn't quite line up perfectly. And there is a little bit of bounce on it as well. There's a little bit of movement on that bezel. So that's a disappointment. The crown screws down, which is good. So it's water resistance. It's got decent water resistance because the crown screws down. I would need to look on the advert for the watch just to see what the exact water resistance is, but it's probably sufficient for what we need, you know, swimming in swimming pools and stuff like that, having a shower. But this is another disappointing factor. I think Pagani have basically run with that let's copy the tags, because they've got this awful press clasp, and I know Pagani will make some quite nice Rolex copy clasps, but this one isn't one of them. A slight bit of roughness to the machining of the press buttons there, but it works. And there is a diver's extension, a pressed diver's extension no less. So I'm looking forward to getting this sized and on my wrist properly. I'll wear it for a few days, but it's quite a big beast. So I'm going to give you a side-by-side comparison with other watches, so just so you can see. Movement looks like an NH35, Seiko movement by the looks of it, and it does say Japan movement on the dial. So why I've got these other watches here is just so we can have a little bit of a size comparison. So there we go. So this one, slide it across, put it on the right way around. So that's another Pagani design. As you can see, that's a 40mm, and it's got a quite, so let's just carefully zoom in on that. It's quite a good difference in the size of the two watches, I think you'll agree. The blue one, the I forget the reference now, I need to look it up, but the Autavia copy, yeah, it's definitely on steroids, isn't it? But I do like it, you know, I do like the style of the hands, and it's not a Submariner homage, you know, so that's nice. And I do feel that they have tried to make something a little bit different. So yeah, but the bezel inserts are plastic. The dial crystal is a plastic. So they have cut corners, and the press clasp, they have cut corners on the watch. So it's not a, you know, a high spec monster. It's definitely they've snuck it in there. Maybe the materials that they use to fabricate the watch are more expensive because they're tag copy pieces, or I don't know. But it does look nice, I feel. But just to show you that it is big compared to a 40mm watch. So let's get the scales out. I'll just pop down here and get some scales, and we'll see how much it actually weighs, because you want to wear it every day, and I'm sure knowing how heavy something is a factor in the choice you make on your daily watch. 173, 172 not size, so it'll be about 165 by the time I've taken 2 links out of it. So not bad. It's not going to drag you to the bottom of the pool, is it? So there you go, the Pagani design autavia. What do you think about that? Is it a winner chicken dinner, or is it a nice try but no cigar? There's a couple of really interesting features on it actually. The polishing, it's got like a brushed and a polished section there, but it's sort of a two-way polish. I'll zoom right in and see if you can perhaps see that there's two facets on that angle there, which is quite interesting. Yeah, I spotted that the other day, that's quite nice. And the bezel itself feels nice, the crown feels nice, it unwinds nicely. I mean, this doesn't feel unpleasant. Something the kids would love, no doubt, to fiddle with if you let them loose on it. But it's just a bit disappointing with the clasp. And my inability to size it currently. I wish I could size it. I would love to have had this sized, but anyway. So come back to me with a comment and let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, I would really appreciate that you give us a comment, like and subscribe to the channel. Subscribers are always welcome, so we really do enjoy commenting and exchanging comments with people. And yeah, if you just feel the need for a watch stand, whether it's single, double or multiple as we've got here, send me a message. You can find my email address via YouTube in the sections for the channel. I'm sure my email address is in there because I've put it there. So yeah, that's it really. So thank you very much for joining me at Time in the UK. Please like, comment and subscribe to support the channel. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.